among other things. Sealer a shot, save, Reimer didn't know where it was, and it's underneath him, and then Zach McEwen was trying to avoid Reimer.
Puck back to Sealer. Sealer with a heavy shot. Looked like JVR might have got a stick on it. The puck was laying there momentarily, and then just watch McEwen kind of hop over Reimer for a little tiny piece of him, and then Schimmick
very slowly climbing into the Philadelphia bench. So that's 3 Flyers now. Here's a turnover. Konechny with the steal. Konechny turns around with it, goes cross ice, up, escape shot! Oh, Reimer looks behind him, but he's got it.
Headed to the bench. Konechny gets a bit of a break there as it bounces off a sharp player right to Sedlak. And as you mentioned, Reimer not 100% convinced that he got all of it. It's a wobbling puck, and Reimer looking over his blocker side shoulder.
Played well against him last year, Jonesy. 43 saves on 46 shots, eventually losing in overtime. Both games last year between these teams went to overtime, both won by Tomas Hertl. Sharks, the pass is deflected out to center. Lawton trying to get to that. He's got it now. Lawton with a chance. Shorthanded, partial breakaway. Save made by Reimer, and he covers up. Lawton that close to his second shorthanded goal this season.
Konechny, a good steal here from Lawton. He chases it, uses his speed, forces Karlsson to give it to him, tries to go to the far side, and Reimer does really well getting his leg across there towards the post and then smothering that puck with Konechny right on the doorstep. Great stop.
There's Nieto the other way with Stern. Nieto to Stern. Good job by Hayes coming back to disrupt him. Although Stern thought it was a penalty. Here's Hayes rumbling on up the other way. Hayes to Lawton. In front, they score! Farabee the tap-in! Power play goal. 1-0 Philadelphia.
But here's the defensive play by Hayes as he gets in there legally, takes that puck away from Stern. The Flyers heading the other way. And may be a step too early in entering the zone before the puck, but Farabee ends up with the goal after this pass from Lawton, and the finish by Farabee right there. The scorekeeper's bench taking a look at things right now, and Ferraro headed back into the penalty box to wait and see what the result of this is. Lawton's skate is over. Yeah.
Kevin Hayes was really slowing down as he got to the line because he had Megna with that stick out. Here's the call from Furman South.
After the coach's challenges determined the play was offside, we have no goal. Please reset the clock to 12:50.
Meyer after, tipped away by Konechny. Hayes had that one go off the referee, then it comes out in front. Barabanov looking for a loose puck shot. Oh, Sandstrom the save as that one went right to Meyer.
Yeah, it was. Got his glove on that one and has done real well moving side to side.
Not a strong shift here by the Flyers. They have been sloppy with the puck, and the top players out there for the Sharks looking to take advantage. Barabanov to Hertl. Hertl away from Braun, back to Karlsson, he scores! Just had that feeling, and Karlsson pounds that one past Sandstrom, and the first goal is on the board. Sharks lead 1-0.
Yeah, really hard-working shift. Fires away with a big blast after Hertl protects the puck, and it's one area that John Tortorella wants his team to improve in. Cutting the boards off, not allowing those cycle plays to continue, and Karlsson can blast them with the best of them.
And then Sealer had problems and lost it. Trouble here. Sharks moving on it for the shot. Save made by Sandstrom. Denied Oscar Lindblom, and the Flyers have it the other way. Konechny. As long as he stays healthy, of course.
Yes.
He is down on the ice. I didn't think anybody could do more than Scotty Hartnell, but he is definitely down on the ice. There's a shot. They score! Megna just firing one in, deflected, and it makes its way past Sandstrom.
Carolina, let's see if the stick's above the crossbar. That's the only thing that would be coming into play, but it looks like he gets it off the heel, and it's close, but those are really difficult to determine. It's tough to get a camera that shows that, and taking their time with it right now just to make sure it went in legal fashion.
His first goal as a Shark, sitting at 14 shots for the game. There's Lazinski. Angle off the post or crossbar. Now Cates floats one that goes wide.
Really smart play right here. He fires it as quickly as he can, as high as he can, goes off the crossbar and the post.
Wow.
It was weird from our angle up here. I thought maybe it went underneath the bar, but it did not.
Only heard one ping.
Some great chemistry going last night in Nashville, and unfortunately with JVR going out of this game, they've had to switch things up.
Centering pass, shot cut in, and Sandstrom got just enough of that to keep it out of the net. Provorov into the middle. Lazinski off to D'Angelo, winds it, fires, and he missed it, and it glances off the safety net, which is a break for the Flyers. That was going to go out of the zone. They'll get the face-off in the offensive end.
On the first shift of the game where he walked in and blasted away, there's Reimer, though. Gets a piece of that with his glove, and it goes up and over the net. It was labeled for the top shelf if Reimer doesn't.
Broad Street, lots of peeps. McEwen to Sedlak, backhander save, rebound to Laurier, and he flubbed it. It was a bouncing puck, couldn't get much on it. Great scoring chance. That puck goes out of play.
Some good pressure forces the penalty. There's that work on the forecheck, and Laurier follows it up, but he keeps his feet moving. See the hustle right there? That's great. And Ferraro knows he's going to get hit, so he rushes the play on the backhand there. It's up and over the glass, and the Flyers head to the power play.
Jab free, comes back to Provorov. Across it goes. Down in for redirection, Frost save, rebound, Reimer, another stop. And the Flyers that close to getting to within a goal, but Farabee back to Frost now. Morgan Frost up the middle, off on the right side, comes across. Lazinski, the shot, shoulder save, and it doesn't tear him off from bending it in. He was able to caress that puck and keep it tight to his body so it did not bounce toward the net. Wrist shot from D'Angelo, where is it? In the blue paint, apparently, finally, it's covered up. Beat a trend here in the early season. The East has been absolutely dominant over the West. Flyers part of that, they're 2-0. They move up here to 2-1. Farabee, springing Frost, dinks, and Reimer makes the save.
Great exit out of the zone, a pretty passing play. Morgan Frost tries to use that Scott Lawton move to the 5-hole. And Reimer wasn't buying it, followed it all the way into his pads, and then Farabee just looking for that loose puck, but give Reimer credit.
And now Provorov. Empty net extra attacker out, Flyers down by 2 with just over 4 minutes remaining. Provorov to Lazinski, mishandled it at the line. Frost is now checked. As we enter the Toyota RAV, 4 minutes to play, the Sharks put the game away as Sturm scores into the empty net.
Good, powerful play by Sturm, who was trying to... Lazinski had a tough time managing the puck when it was passed over to him, and then...
And Morgan Frost will just backhand in as the final seconds tick off the clock. A loss and some intrigue here tonight. The Wells Fargo Center is connecting Kevin A.